Cool. Every time. Never fails, right? All right. Thank you for telling me. Oh, it's going to echo. Oh, guys. All right. Give me just a second. Do you guys hear the echo? Let me know if you hear the echo, because if you don't, I'm just going to leave it. Okay, I think I'm just going to leave it. I don't know. It would suck really bad if it's still there, though, right? All right, give me just a second. Let's see. Let's do this one. Let's see. Okay. Okay, let me get it back. That's good enough, right? All right, let me know now. Sound is okay still? Rashima, hello. Welcome to our twisted, tangled mess. All right, we're good. Have mercy. I'm going to really have to learn how to go in here and edit and cut out the front of these videos. All right, guys, we're here. We're doing the air signs. Like, I went through my whole spiel already. All right, so air signs, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, October 16th through October 22nd. That's what we're doing here. Today is Rashima's birthday. Happy birthday, Rashima. Super exciting. She told us the other day. I remember. Rashima, you know how I know that you're in my tribe? You know how I always say that people's birthdays or places of birth, location, where they live, first names, whatever, will match or coincide with my own journey. Today is one of the karmics in my journey's birthday. But yeah, so how interesting, right? Remember, guys, everyone has purpose, so I'm sending her unconditional love as we speak. All right, let's see. Let me get to the announcements. Have mercy. I got to get it all back together. All right, so let's see. I want to talk really quickly about the Etsy shop, guys. 20% sale is still going off. I'm going to run it till the end of the month, guys. So make sure to take advantage of that. That does include the new listings that you see on your screen. I know I got several messages for that. I tried to make sure to reply to each one of them, but I did notice that I missed a couple. So I just want to make sure everyone understands that the new listings are included with the 20% sale. You actually don't need a code. You just click on it and it gives you the discount at the checkout. So for those of you that have purchased the new readings, thank you so very much for keeping me busy this week. I was definitely needing to make sure to keep my mind off things, and you guys helped me do that. So thank you. For the rest of you guys, make sure to check it out. It goes all the way through the month of October. All right. Also, I do want to mention the new schedule. We are on a new schedule. If you've noticed, we're at 2 p.m. all week. I think it worked much better. We're going to stick with the 2 p.m. for a little while. I don't see us changing anytime in the near future unless something absolutely crazy happens. And in my world, that does happen. So you never know, guys. If you have subscribed or followed, just make sure that you have your notifications clicked so that it lets you know every time we go live. But fire signs, we're going to do every Monday still. We've just moved the time to 2 p.m. Central Daylight Time. So Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. Every Tuesday, we're going to do Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn at 2 p.m. Central Daylight Time. Water signs we did yesterday. So Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces every Wednesday, 2 p.m. Central Daylight Time. And then every Thursday, air signs, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, again, 2 p.m. Central Daylight Time. All right, so let's get to the astrology. I haven't really been playing our little video too much just because there's just so much going on. It's been taking me almost 20 minutes to get through the astrology, but I do want to make sure that I talk about it in each video so that somebody that is a Gemini may not necessarily watch for their moon, you know what I'm saying, or their whatever else, and they may only watch for their sun sign. So I really want to make sure that everybody understands what's happening and really uses the astrology as a tool. It's definitely very beneficial, very helpful. We did use some new cards yesterday. Diana gifted me these beautiful ancestors, angels and ancestors oracle cards. I've not been able to put them down since I got them. We actually used them twice yesterday. We did a subscriber energy reading last night. So if you guys missed that, make sure to check it out. We did use these cards and we did look at both divine feminine and divine masculine energies. It really turned out to be a really beautiful reading. I'm glad that those energies are really starting to pick up. I feel like when Spirit drew me to do this, our energies were very low. We were still in that dark night of the soul, and we were definitely still coming out of it. So it seems like every month when we would do those energy updates, that the energies definitely felt very heavy, very emotional, especially divine feminine side. And what's interesting now is as we've went through this last 2 years of our journey, most of you have been with me almost the entire time, and as we've went through this period, we've definitely seen the masculine catch up, right? So a lot of changes happening for sure in the whole journey, right? The whole scheme of things. But let's get to the astrology, because I do feel like it is really important this week, especially if you're on the twin journey. So I do want to talk about the 1010 portal. We've talked about it all week. I know today's the 13th and everybody's like, Rosa, it's over. It's actually not. It goes for like 10 days. And what happens is we don't pay attention to portals because there's just so many of them. And we're just like, oh, whatever. But they're actually very useful. And sometimes you can even be using them when you don't realize that you're using them. And what I mean by that is specifically this 1010 portal. So this particular portal, all portals, right, is about activating new energies. It's all about endings and new beginnings. It's what we deal with all the time. But this particular portal is helping you with closure. It's also helping you with like limiting beliefs or anything really that's limiting you from being able to go like where you're supposed to be going. Anything that's not aligning with you right now, it will be removed so that new energy can come in. So remember, guys, 10 is a number of completion. So you're going to see a lot of things coming to an end. Sometimes we don't necessarily want things to come to an end, even like if it's things that are difficult or challenging, and we feel like we're in control of them because we're used to it, right? And so we don't want to do something new that we're not used to, even if it would actually be better for us. And so a lot of times, bringing things to completion can be very challenging and very difficult. I want you to understand that the 10s do also mean rebirth. So every time something ends, guys, something new has to begin. That's just the way it is. And so whenever something's coming to an end, something new is being created. The thing with the 1010 portal is this portal wants you to create with it. So it's looking at your thoughts. It's paying attention to this energy, is paying attention to your energy. And if you're just going about your everyday life and you don't realize that you're in that 10 days of the 10-day portal, then you could be having some negative thoughts. You could be just going about your regular day and thinking, this job sucks, this crap sucks, everything sucks all the time, everything sucks. And what's going to happen is the 1010 portal is going to manifest you more suckage. So I would definitely say pay attention to your thoughts. Make sure you're having positive thoughts. Make sure you're in gratitude, guys. Spirit has been pounding the word gratitude, I feel like, into my head for the last week. And I definitely feel like that's the message I'm supposed to be giving you this week. Make sure you're in gratitude, even if it's the smallest thing. It doesn't matter what it is. Find something that you're grateful for and then continue to add on that thing. make sure to keep your thoughts positive as we work through those 10 days. All right, let's talk about the rest of it, right? So we're looking at October 16th and the 22nd, but I do want to talk about eclipse season a little bit. I do feel like there's a little bit of confusion with eclipse season. I feel like a lot of times there's this scary kind of what's the word I'm looking for? It's like fear. It's just fear of some of the unknown, I guess. And so since we don't really know a lot about eclipses, well, most people don't, right? Unless you're like studying astrology and whatnot. But since you don't know a lot, it seems scary. It seems dark. It seems whatever. But here's the thing. So eclipses actually represent jumps, or what I call timeline jumping, or even some people call it a fast forward. So that's what we did our subscriber energy on last night. So I'm not going to get into a whole big thing about what timeline jumping is. If you're interested in that, or you feel like that's happening to you, I feel like that's happening to you. I would definitely say watch the video from the live last night. There's a lot of helpful information at the beginning of that live. But yeah, so eclipse season, that's what they represent. And so that's very much kind of what's happening to all of us. If you're following me, if you're drawn to me, if my readings pull at your heartstrings, then you're most likely very much on this same journey as I am. And what I'm going to say here is this eclipse season that we're working with here, we've actually been working towards this part since the solar eclipse since the lunar eclipse from Scorpio, if you remember back in April and May. And it's going to go, and the Scorpio new moon is coming in, and it's a solar eclipse. So it's like the opposite. We had the first one, now we have the last half, right? And so what's happening here is, as you were going through that last lunar eclipse, the Scorpio supermoon back in April, you definitely went through some painful, some of you even use the word agony. Like, it keeps popping in my head, agonizing, and it's just a very painful word. Like, when I say the word agony, it sounds painful, right? But it was definitely so that we could have that breakaway from the codependency of the counterpart. And it had to happen. It happens in every collective tribe. It happens in you see all these twin groups everywhere, and it's just part of the thing, right? You have to break away from that codependency, and it's very painful, excruciating. Some of you said agonizing, and it really was. But here's the thing. This Scorpio new moon that's coming in on October 25th with the solar eclipse, this is solar. This is all about the light. This is about you getting your reward. So if you went through that period and you know what I'm talking about, and this is resonating with you, then this is your fast forward. This is your timeline jump. This is where you decided that the trajectory your life was going was not what you wanted. It was not good enough for you. You were not able to manifest the things in quickly. So now you're going to timeline jump, and the things will be able to manifest in quicker. The reason you're able to timeline jump is because you've raised your energetic vibrations. All right, so let's talk about Mars retrograde, because you guys are going to hear about Mars retrograde a lot. And a lot of times, guys, we get the retrograde word and we get like really freaked out about it. And we're like, it's going to be bad, because we all know Mercury retrograde. And we all know Mercury retrograde just completely stinks. Like, here I am still dealing with the freaking sound situation. You know what I mean? And remember, I told you guys Mercury retrograde was over on the 2nd. But it's actually not, Mercury's not back where it's supposed to be until the 15th. So I still have 2 more days of this nonsense, okay? But yeah, it's like Mercury retrograde has totally kicked my butt, just smeared it all over the place, this last one for sure. But I feel like we hear the word retrograde and we're like, oh, that's bad, right? And remember, guys, it's an opportunity to revisit. That's what a retrograde is. And Mars retrograde is a little, I wouldn't say more important than Mercury retrograde, but I mean, it is a little bit more impactful, because Mercury retrograde happens 3 times a year, and Mars retrograde only happens once every 3 years or so, something like that. So you see what I'm saying? It's definitely a little bit less of an opportunity to revisit this particular situation. The Mars retrograde can definitely mess with your energy levels. And remember, guys, again, if you're following me, if you're in my tribe, if you watch my readings, if they ring a bell, pull at those heartstrings for you, then most likely you're feeling the same type of up and down energy level, which means one day you have a lot of energy and the next day you don't. And you just got done going through this period of no energy. So it was like really exciting to get a little bit of energy. And then like now, you get energy, you don't, you get energy, you don't. Like, what in the world? What's happening? It's like a tease, right? And so I just want to explain to you what Mars retrograde is and why it's happening. So the reason that it's happening, the reason that you feel this up and down, one day you have a lot of energy, the next day you don't, is very much because Mars is all very much about this very feisty energy, right? But it's purposeful. It's wanting you to look at where you're using your energy. Where are you wasting your energy? Where are you throwing your energy away? So, for example, if you're doing something that doesn't serve you, it doesn't benefit you, then you're going to lose some energy. You're going to feel down and tired like you're dragging butt. If you are doing the right things, then your energy is going to feel pumped and you're going to feel driven and pushed and passionate and excited, right? And so now I know you're thinking, well, I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing, but I still am having these energy influxes, right? So why am I still having these? I would say at that point to be very cautious of your thoughts, because let's say, for example, one of our very own followers, right, one of our own tribe members here, just got her a house and it needed some work. It needed to be painted and a few other things, right? And so she knows that she's there and she's doing the things she's supposed to be doing, right? Spirit's called her here, given her this opportunity, and she's there putting in all the elbow grease, right? All the hard work and getting everything ready for where she's going, where she's headed. But if, let's say, she's doing these things and she's working and in her mind she's quiet, but she's positive and she's in gratitude, and she says, Spirit, I'm so glad that this house is here. I'm so glad to have this opportunity. If she uses that time, the quiet time in her space, to think about what colors of paint she's going to paint the walls, where she's going to put pictures, where the furniture is going to go. If she's picturing herself in the future in this house where her energy is going to be pumped, she's going to be rocking it out. She's going to have the house painted before you know it, right? But if she's in there and it's all these self-doubt types of thoughts, like, I'm not going to be able to do this. Where's the money going to come from? How am I going to do that? If you're having those types of thoughts, even if you're doing what you're supposed to be doing, you're still going to feel that energy influx, because Mars is asking you, where are you wasting that energy? Put it into something that's going to benefit you and others as you go forward. And I love you, Sandra. Sorry, I use you. I've been using the people for the example, okay? And I'm not saying that you're doing that. It's just a really good example to use. All right, let's keep going. Let's see, the Arcturus gateway. So we've talked about this a little bit, guys. I'm not too up on the Arcturus gateway information. I do plan on studying it some more. I've already added a couple of books to my library list that I think could definitely help me out, and even a video too. So I'm really hoping that I can get some information from those things. And I'll have that in the next couple of weeks. So we most likely will talk about this Arcturus gateway again much later, after it's already done. But I want to tell you about it now because I do feel like it's important. And just because I don't know something, it doesn't mean that it's not part of your journey, right? I do feel like Spirit calls me to learn certain things so that I can share that information with you guys. And what I mean by that is the Arcturus gateway has come into my environment in one shape, way, form, or another, probably for the last 10 days, I would say. And just here's a perfect example. One of my teachers, one of my readers that I watch, Soulful Revolution, I subscribe to her channel, and she has a weekly live that she does for her subscribers, the paid subscribers, you know what I'm talking about. But she does like where it's just them, right? And I've never been able to attend ever, not one time, because I've never been able to attend the live because I'm always working, right? And so or our lives like would coincide, right? Like I would be doing my live when she was doing hers, and so I wouldn't be able to watch. Well, since we moved it to 2, I was able to watch this week for the first time ever, guys. And guess what it was about? It was about the Arcturus Gateway. So you see what I'm saying? When stuff like that happens, those types of synchronicities, that's spirit saying, hey, pay attention over here. You need to know this. You know what I mean? So yes, definitely got some strong connection there. But again, that's going to be a whole other show, right? All right, so let's talk about it. What is the Arcturus Gateway? So the Arcturus Gateway is when the sun aligns with the superstar Arcturus. So guys, think back. Remember when we had the Lionsgate portal and we talked about how the Sirius star sent the energy of the light beam to Earth, and that's the Lionsgate portal. You know, it's right around 8/8 every year. Well, the Arcturus Gateway, same thing, except for it's coming from the Arcturus star. And what it is, it's sending a high frequency beam of energy down to Earth. Well, just like the Lionsgate portal is associated with certain energies, the Arcturus Gateway portal is associated with certain energies, right? It's not a portal, it's gateway. But prosperity, abundance, and psychic energy, guys. The psychic energy is going to be really important. Again, if you're in my tribe, if you follow me, if you're listening, most likely we're on the same journey, which means we experience a lot of the same experiences. And what I will say is, I know that when you read tarot for other people, you get better, right? That's, I mean, anything's that way. If you, I'm still holding my thing. I'm so sorry. Have mercy. Um, crutch, can you tell? But anyway, so, I then forgot where I was at. Have mercy. I had my little puffer in my hand. I forgot to put it down. Hey, I haven't smoked a cigarette, guys, and I don't know how long. I've lost count of the days. Okay, anyway, Arcturus star. I want to point out that it's believed that this star is home to an alien race that leads their life with love and compassion. So when I read that definition of Arcturus, it definitely kind of pulled at the heartstrings for me. And I was like, wow, lives their life with love and compassion. Well, that's a freaking twin flame journey if I've never heard of one before, right? Oh no, that's so horrible. I forgot to send Junior something, guys. All right, it's okay. Anyway, let's see, where was I? I'm getting all buffled. Okay. Arcturus Gateway. So October 22nd. That one's going to be at the beginning of the week, 16th through the 18th. October 22nd, we have the Venus star point. So the Venus star point is going to be when Venus aligns with the sun. This one's a little bit smaller. You may not hear people talk about this one too much. I really had to dig to get the information for it. I seen it on the upcoming charts when I was looking, but I definitely had to go dig for the information. So I would say you're probably not going to hear about this one too much. Arcturus Gateway, super popular. People talk about it all the time. They're way ahead of us. We'll get there. We'll get there. But the Venus star point. So here's what happens when this one aligns with the sun. When Venus aligns with the sun, it shifts from the morning star to the evening star. So when Venus is the morning star, it says that Venus radiates their love outward, right? So the love from the planet Venus is going outward. Remember, Venus represents divine feminine. So when Venus becomes the evening star, it's said that the love from Venus goes within. And so what's happening here is this shift is going to help you focus on filling your own cup with self-care, self-compassion, self-love, all of those things. This cosmic influence is going to help you focus on what it is that you need, and help you not worry about what's expected from you from others. So for many of us, especially divine feminines, honey, I seen it. I can't stop the live to do it. Don't worry about it. Just come home. I love you. I will, we'll ride out when you get home. I'm so sorry. But the honeys had to come in and be like, check your phone. I seen it. I can't do nothing about it. We're on the live. I'm not going to stop. I love you though. Okay, so let's keep going. My bad, guys. I was supposed to do something on my phone and send to him, and I can't because we're on the live. All right. So, and I use my phone. All right. So, here's what I want to say about this week, because there's all this stuff going on, right? We're all moving towards major transformation, okay? All of us. It's really by the masses, whether you're in my tribe or you're not, you're in someone else's tribe, it doesn't matter. We're all going, right? And so what I'm going to say here is the part where it says live in love and compassion really stuck out to me. I really feel that we need to focus on being in that type of energy, especially as we're going through all these challenging times, especially like with the eclipse season. Is it a fast forward? Is it where you're able to jump timelines? Absolutely. But think about that, guys. In this timeline, the thing that you wanted wasn't coming, so you didn't have to do anything different. Then you jump timelines, and now the thing that you want, guess what? It's coming, and now you have to do something for it, right? So it's more challenging when these things happen. So make sure that you're coming at everyone, every situation, with love and compassion. Please use these tools, astrology, the tarot, put all your tools together, implement them into your daily actions. And I feel like this can definitely help you have a smoother week. Also, October 23rd is Scorpio season. So I want to say happy birthday to all the Scorpios out there. See Ange on Twitch. Twitch is coming in. Hi, Miss L. I do free readings. Yes, see, Ange. So we do the astrology first, which we just finished, and now we are going to look at Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. I'll do each one individually. Guys, don't forget, I'll put the timestamps in the description box. And then we will do free readings at the end. So if you're patient and you wait it out, absolutely, see, Ange, I would love to give you a free reading. All right, guys, so we have changed it up a little bit. Like I said, Diana gave me these beautiful cards, the Angels and Ancestors Oracle. This is what we used for the water signs yesterday. They came out beautiful. I've been practicing with them again this morning. Trying to read through the book and soak in some of that information. 55 cards, guys. It is a beautiful, beautiful deck. I would say that I connected with them would be a complete understatement. I definitely feel like everything happens for a reason. There's purpose and reason and everything. And I don't know. I'm just gonna say perfect timing, I guess. Perfect timing. Spirit, the universe, always knows best. All right, let's timestamp. Let's do Gemini 2828 because I've seen it. I love how that happens every single time. Have you guys noticed that yet? All right, Gemini. So this is going to be for October 16th through October 22nd. I did talk about the astrology a lot at the beginning. There is so much, and I definitely recommend watching that. I do believe these cosmic influences will influence your energy this week. And we are mixing it up a little bit. So since we are using the Ancestors, Angels and Ancestors Oracle, I'm going to pull the cards just a slightly bit different. So I love that. This is my favorite card, I think. Oracle, wait for important information. Gemini, this is actually happening in your challenges or obstacles. Lesson learned. We have Direction Guardian. Choose your path. And outcome, we have the Hermit. Retreat and recharge. Super interesting. I know a Gemini myself, very close to my heart, my middle son, and he's currently taking a small break, vacation, much deserved. So I love that. Retreat and recharge. All right, let's do the energy of the week. We have Protection Guardian, drop your shield. So in other words, Gemini, you're highly protected at this moment. If you're feeling like you have to stay vigilant, I feel like Spirit's saying this is definitely a time for you to take a break. You've done your work here. All right, let's pull some Llewellyn. Marie on YouTube. Hello. We got some new people popping in. Super interesting. Make sure to say hi, guys, to all the new peoples. Miss Al, I hope you got a chance to watch your chakra reading. If you guys remember, Miss L won the free chakra reading from my Etsy shop. And I finally got those sent out and finished today. Finally got dream journals sent out. Thank you guys for being so patient with me. All right. So I want to start with the protection guardian. Actually, I want to see why is the protection guardian there. It just caught my curiosity. So we have the priestess coming out. It's interesting because these cards have a high priestess and a high priest. And beautiful too because they match, they come together. She's facing his way and he's facing her way. Super interesting. But the high priestess, and my favorite card, right? She sits at the veil. She's like the guardian of both sides, right? She's able to be here and talk to us on this earthly plane, right? And she's also able to be there and talk to spirits on spirits earthly, spiritual plane, right? So I do feel like there's an energy here of you're being guarded from both sides. And we have the Page of Pentacles. This is going to have something to do with something new that you're starting. So Gemini, if you've started something new, this could be a new job, a new class, a new school, maybe a new person, even Gemini. Absolutely. I know Pentacles are normally seen as money or material objects, but Pentacles, Page of Pentacles, to me, one thing I've always gotten from the Page of Pentacles since I started reading tarot is that all pages are fearful, right? They're students, they're young. And it's like they're not necessarily fearful, but like they're hesitant. They're like, I don't know if I want to do that. I don't know what's going to happen, right? Because they're new. Well, the Page of Pentacles is actually the one page out of all 4 pages that is the most willing to do the work, the most willing to start the project, the most willing to try something new. So that's pretty interesting. All right, let's look at the Oracle card. So the Oracle card is in your challenge or obstacle, and it says wait for important information. So I do feel like you're rushed or you're wanting to rush. It's like you're wanting, that's that fast forward, right? You're wanting to timeline jump. You're wanting something to come in a lot quicker. I just want to say, Gemini, this is the perfect time for the situation. But I do feel like what you're working with here is going to have something to do with divine timing. A lot of times people are like, what does that mean, Rosa? What is divine timing? All right, here, really quickly, this is my interpretation of divine timing. Let's say, Gemini, you want something and you want it right now. And you get that thing right now. But then that thing that comes in right now does not serve your greater good. But you didn't know that. And you wouldn't have known it until after you got it, right? But Spirit does know it. So Spirit's not going to give you the thing that you want until it's time, right? That's divine timing. So I do feel like you're having to really go within, clearly, really having to be patient here. It's like you're trying to start something new and maybe it's taking a minute to like kick off, or it's taking a minute to get going, something like that. So we have the Page of Swords coming out. This could have something to do with communication, absolutely. And the Two of Swords. So Page of Swords to me is always about lack of communication. There's an issue. Someone needs to communicate, but they're not. And Two of Swords is always telling me like they can't. So it's so interesting. It's not they can't. They could if they wanted to. But I feel like someone here, and it could be you, Gemini, because it is the swords. It's like maybe you need to say something, or you're wanting someone to say something to you. But it's like the option is not really available to them. It's kind of like I was saying earlier with divine timing. It's like Spirit can't give you something if it's not meant for you at this time. Spirit's not going to give you something that's going to make your situation worse. You see what I'm saying? So if you're asking for something that's going to make your situation worse, well, Spirit's just not going to give it to you. It's going to wait. The universe, whatever label you want to put on it, is going to wait until the time is right. That's the whole divine timing situation. With Direction Guardian, choose your path. You have the Strength card. So there's some Leo energy, but definitely having to pull from some inner strength. And there it is, a strong confirmation from Spirit, the Hanged Man. I feel like you, again, so the Hanged Man always to me gives me like suspended energy, right? Like it's not going forward, it's not going backwards. It wants to go backwards. I always get this energy from the Hanged Man that if it could go backwards, it would. But we can't go backwards, right? None of us can. We can only go forward. It's the only option. And the one thing I will say about this Hanged Man is, because I get it, like it's suspended energy, like it's not moving forward. I feel like, again, you've been trying for this new start, this new thing, whatever it is, for a minute, and it's been taking a long time. I'm getting here with the Hanged Man. I want to show it to you up close so you guys can see it. Because remember, guys, each tarot is going to be a little bit different. So this is the Hanged Man. I'm going to get it as close as I can. I want you to see he's holding on with his hands. His feet are pointed towards the ground. He is not upside down. And in fact, he's fixing to land. I know you guys can't see it, but like his feet is splashing the water up because they're about to hit the ground. So yes, Hanged Man, Pisces energy very much says that something is suspended, not able to move forward. You're ready to go. You want to go now. It could have something to do with communication here. I will say it's coming. It's not yet, but it's coming. He's not dropped, but he almost has. With the Hermit, you have the Eight of Cups. And you have that King of Swords. Nice. I love it. So here in action, no communication. Here, action, communication. Love it. So Eight of Cups talks about getting on with it, right? It talks about going towards your Two of Cups. Leela Marie taught me that. Divine Strength. I'm pretty sure it was her. I don't know if you guys have ever checked her channel out. I definitely recommend it. But I'll never forget that. I'll say that forever. She's walking towards her Two of Cups, right? Two of Cups, remember that soulmate energy, that equal effort. Whatever she was doing here, it's like she realizes this is done. There's nothing else I could do here. And now the King of Swords, the kings are all about taking action. So did you have to retreat? Did you have to spend some quiet time? Is things taking a little bit longer than you expected? Yes, but look how it goes from page energy to king energy. That's a massive move. There's a big jump here. So I do feel like, Gemini, whatever it is you're waiting for, this is going to be the week that you start to see it come in. Maybe it's something that trickles. All right, let's do some guidance. And I think I'm going to use magical times today. On the fence. I love it, Michelle. All right, Gemini, here's some guidance. Guidance from Spirit for Gemini with this situation, please. So we have gentleness. Again, I'm getting this energy of Spirit's trying to calm you down and you're just trying to go. Or you want whatever it is to be here now. It says strength is gentle, true kindness has wings, love in action endures. The Union card is here. That surprises me. I really didn't see any twin cards, but it's always possible here at purplelunarose, right? You have seen and unseen allies draw upon their strength, join forces with friends, and flourish. It's the twin, it's Gemini's, duh. Gratitude is here. It says be grateful for abundance, live in appreciation for what you have, and more good things will come. Definitely. If you're waiting for something to come in and it's not coming in, go within, be grateful for the things that Spirit has sent you so far. Tell Spirit that you're grateful that the thing hasn't even come in yet, because you know that when it does come in, it's going to come in at the perfect time. Expectations was on the bottom. I love it, Gemini. It says be open for whatever comes next. It might just be the music that your heart's been waiting to hear. It says waiting to hear. I do feel like for some of you, this is communication, and that's what you've been waiting for. All right, let's close it out for Gemini with the Moonology Oracle, and this is going to help with your thoughts and emotions. Gemini, the swords say you're very much in your thoughts. The Eight of Cups tell me it's possible you are grieving something that is of loss. You're very close to achieving your goal. In other words, here it is. It's almost here. Whatever it is, be patient just a little bit longer. It's time to release negativity. Full moon in Scorpio. Don't have those thoughts like I can't have this thing. It's never coming. Tell yourself you can have those things, and you're going to be just as happy when Spirit sends it to you as you would if you'd got it right now. Balance spirituality and practicality. It's the full moon in Pisces. On the bottom, your dreams need a practical plan. It's full moon in Taurus. All right, Gemini, I'm going to leave it right there. I hope that reading was helpful. If it was, guys, please hit that like button. Like, share, comment, subscribe, all those good things. Engagement definitely helps my channel grow, and I do appreciate each and every one of you. All right, I'm going to clean up really quickly, guys, and we will jump to Libra. Libra, Libra, Libra. All the Libras are having the birthdays today. I forgot to burn my Palo Santo. I got going early this morning. I still have one more I gotta finish getting edited and turned in, but it's finished. So the Etsy shop is caught up so I can have the weekend off. So yeah, super excited. It all worked out. All right, guys, give me just a moment. All right. Oh, I'm sorry, Sandra. Look at me. I'm reading the comments instead of doing the readings. My bad. All right, Libra. Here we go. 42.55 for Libra. 42.55. All right, Libra. This is going to be for the week of October 16th through October 22nd. I did talk about the astrology at the beginning of the video. I do recommend watching that portion of the video. But let's use some angels and ancestor oracle. And let's see what's going on for Libra this week. We have the Warrior card coming out. It says, be fearless and stand strong. It's going to be your challenge or obstacle. We have the Sag card coming out, trust and thrive. I got that card myself. Let's look at the outcome. We have the Fire Guardian, super interesting. Ignite your passions. And now let's do the energy of the week. The She-Wolf, unleash the wild within. What is going on? Do you guys see all this energy? I'm definitely sensing like someone getting back to their roots. Someone becoming very grounded, very confident in themselves. And I just want to say, Libra, this energy is so different from the last several months, right? Last several months, definitely breaking away from codependency, definitely stepping into your power, taking your energy and your power back. But something big is happening here. I'm going to have to pull some clarifiers. On the bottom is the Sun card. Enjoy success and happiness. And I'm getting that. I feel like you've worked hard. You've dug yourself out of some dark hole, right? Went through some deep healing. But there's a shift here. There's something that's not quite, like I can't quite put my finger on it. Let's look at that She-Wolf. Unleash the wild within. Okay. I did see the Tower card. It's possible something is coming. Oh, I see. All right. So this is about protection. That makes so much more sense. I was like, what is going on? It's because you're going to fight to protect yourself. So when I turn the cards over, I mean, I don't know if you guys can see it like I see it, but I immediately got a lot of fighting energy. I got a lot of, I'm going to protect mine beyond all measures. You know what I'm trying to say? Especially when I turn the last card over, the she-wolf. I mean, look how bloody she is. You see what I'm saying? Like, I just definitely it got like you were going to fight for something, and I don't really get that from Libra right now, because there's definitely this calm energy of peacemaking, right? And Libra is the justice, the scales, the things, the energy that comes in to make things right. And so I don't see Libra like going out there and being like, "Oh, I'm going to start a war." That's Aries, right? that's the fire signs. But I do sense that that's what's happening, and I feel like the first two cards really tell us why it's happening. So the King of Cups is here, and the King of Cups is my divine masculine clue card. So I could be talking to a divine feminine Libra, of course. And guys, it doesn't matter, man or woman. I'm sorry. It doesn't matter physically what sex you're in this body at this moment. Okay. I do believe that when you're on the twin journey, if this is a Libra on the twin journey, that you actually swap back and forth. So I know that's like a whole other show, right? But King of Cups is going to be the person that you talk to about your emotions or feelings, the person that you trust with your heart, the person that you love, the person that you feel loves you. It's that card, right? And then the Four of Cups is also here. And the Four of Cups is definitely about blocking something out. It's about ignoring something. You see how she's sitting at the tree and she's got her arms crossed and she's like, nope, it's not going to get me anymore. There's definitely something here about a masculine energy, Libra, that you are just not wanting to deal with. You're not even paying attention to. It's like you're completely focused on what it is that you have to do here. All right, let's look at the warrior card. The warrior card says, be fearless and stand strong. In other words, one, you're powerful. Look how far you've come, Libra. That's definitely coming to me right now. Like, I feel like, Libra, you could be being hard on yourself and thinking like you can't do something. And Spirit's really wanting me to push that there's a time span that you need to look back to. I'm going to say it's most likely going to be that the Scorpio full moon that we had in April, right? The super moon, the lunar eclipse that everybody was, we talked about it at the beginning of the video. And we have the new moon coming October 25th. So it's very possible that that's kind of the energy that you're dealing with. Somebody's calling me. I swear, I'm gonna move to Mercury. Maybe like it won't be as bad there. But anyway, so okay, warrior. I do feel like there's a little bit of fear of not being able to do something, but I do feel like Spirit saying, look back in this period of time in the last 6 months or so. You've done something that's massive, and it's definitely like you're no longer the person, the I can't person, right? You are now the I can person, and it's not even about that you can do it because you already are doing it. I feel like what's going to happen this week is someone's going to come in and test you. Are you sure this is what you want, Libra? Are you sure you don't want me to come back in here, Libra? You see what I'm trying to say? It's kind of like that type of energy. So look at that. Libra comes out strong with the Justice card. Like I said, balancing the scales, making things right. The Three of Wands is here. The Three of Wands is definitely about taking action towards your future, Libra. So what I'm getting is you're definitely being tested here. Your commitment to yourself is definitely being tested here. You know that you have to fight for this action that you're taking that's going to bring these shifts in for you. You know that this has something to do with your greater good, your future, your highest expectations, right? And it's like you're going to fight for it. So the Stag card is here, and it says trust and thrive. I do feel like this is lesson learned. In other words, again, I'm getting from Spirit, look back at how much Spirit has brought you through already. Look at how much work you've put in already. So we have the Six of Cups. That's definitely a reunion. Someone from your past trying to come back around. Look at that, Libra. They want a new start. Ace of Pentacles is here. So Ace of Pentacles, remember, of course, it can be about money, but this is Llewellyn Tarot. And the Ace of Pentacles, I do see the archway there. And I do kind of get that this person may want a new romantic start. And the five of or fire guardian is here, and it says ignite your passion. We have the 10 of wands coming out, and we have the 9 of swords coming out. In other words, I got this energy right away, Libra. Like maybe this energy, I'm not saying, if I'm talking to a divine feminine on the twin journey, there's nothing you can do about this, okay? I could sit here and tell you all day to go cut your cords or blow some smoke somewhere. You know what I'm saying? I could tell you all this stuff, but you're always going to have this attachment to this person. But what you're not going to have to this person is the codependency, the idea that you can't do something on your own, because Libra, you can and you will. And I think it's amazing that that is literally the only major arcana that came out was the Justice card for Libra. The 10 of wands is definitely completion. 10s are completion. The 9 of swords tells me it's very possible this person causes you some anxiety, causes you to fear your own worth or your own strength, like you're not good enough. And I do feel like this fire guardian is asking you, where are you putting this energy? Are you giving your energy to this person that talks this nonsense? Like, don't do that, Libra. All right, let's do some guidance cards for Libra. Yeah, what did they say? Blowing smoke. I know. I heard it when it came out. I was like, oh. All right, Libra. Guidance from Spirit for Libra with this situation, please. Metamorphosis. Absolutely. Trust the process. The word trust again. Trust the process and be patient. Becoming cannot be rushed. Change is beautiful. Sanctuary. Absolutely, Libra. Embrace the need for solitude. Your inner sanctuary calls you. Renew yourself and thrive. Does it say trust and thrive? It does. Look at that. Trust and thrive. Trust, thrive. What a coinky dink, right? All right, last one. Change. You are transforming. Let go of the past. Embrace the light and joy of this new day. Don't allow this person to take anything else from you, Libra. Not even a moment's sleep. All right, let's pull some Moonology Oracle. And remember, Libra, this is going to help with your thoughts and emotions. Libra, the last card definitely tells me that you are definitely in your thoughts and very emotional this week. I don't think it's like crying emotions. I think it's like, man, when is this going to be over? Am I going to do this? Is this done? It's done, Libra. Definitely done. I said that, and nothing yet, nothing is yet set in stone came out. In other words, fight for it, Libra. If you want it, make it so. We have a win-win outcome is forecast. I love that one. I believe it is Libra. Yes, full moon in Libra. And last one, nothing will come of the situation. The void of course moon. I'm glad this one came out because this is the void of course moon. You see how she's sitting there with her head in her hands. She can't sleep, anxiety ridden. She's allowing this person to do this to her. Do you see this? So this nothing will come of this means just that. Like if you just sit here and you stress about this person and you think that this person can do something to the work that you've done, Libra, it's like you're just, it's wasted energy. It's literally wasted energy. It's like you're just throwing energy away. Like, and you need the rest. You need to sleep. You are going through a metamorphosis, for Pete's sake. So yes, don't overthink. You're definitely doing what you're supposed to be doing. All right, Libra, I'm going to leave it right there. I hope that reading was helpful. If it was, please like, share, comment, subscribe, all those good things. I'm going to clean up really quickly, guys, and we will jump to Aquarius. I love these cards. Love them, love them, love them. I get this one often. Do you guys notice? Have you noticed? You're always supposed to look to see if your reader gets a certain card often. that definitely could be a message for them. And I keep getting that one that says trust and thrive. All right, guys, almost ready for Aquarius. I don't have a Snapple apple. Oh, where is the Snapple apple? It is going to be in the kitchen, honey, in the cabinet where the water is. If you're asking me where is that? Oh, no, you brought me one. Have mercy. I love you so much. And that kind of creeped me out. I turned around to see if he was in here. Oh my gosh, it's so good. Miss L really does, doesn't she? Her energy. I mean, I kind of feel bad sometimes because, you know, it doesn't matter if Miss L's having a bad day. It just really doesn't matter. Wherever she goes, she just beams this radiant white light everywhere. So every time she comes in here, it makes me feel better. She doesn't even have to say anything. I don't know what it is. It's definitely some very powerful energy. All right. Aquarius. Let's do... I'm going to wait for it because I like to. Let's do 5656 for Aquarius. All right. So Aquarius, this is for the week of October 16th through October 22nd. We did talk about the astrology. I do recommend watching the beginning of the video for that information. I'm going to use the angels and ancestors for your spread this week. So we are doing it just slightly different. Breathe, Aquarius, breathe. All right. Challenge. We have the Spirit Fox. Trust your talents in changing times. Aquarius, you're doing something and it's new to you. But here's the thing. You think that you can't do it or you don't know how. And that's actually not true. You have gathered all the tools through your experiences from your life up to this point. And those tools are what you're going to use to create whatever it is that you're trying to make. All right, let's look at lesson learned. We have the Oracle card coming back out. So that's going to be another one that's been coming out for me often. It says, wait for important information. I love how zen she looks. Look at her eyes. The smoke. Man, she is just so chill. I get such a calm energy from this card. I can't even. Brittany says 56 plus 56. 1111. Of course. Only here, right? But I definitely get like she is in her zen space, right? Like she has no qualms, no worries. She knows she's exactly where she's supposed to be. And it's like she's here and her space is open. Okay, Aquarius, I'm getting it already. Ready? Here goes. You're trying to do something new. You feel like you're filling your space. You know how we say hold space or open space or surrender. You're not surrendering. You're holding space for self-doubt, negative talk, telling yourself you can't do something, and Spirit's asking you to remove that, make space for what Spirit's trying to send in. Maybe what Spirit's trying to send in is that little piece that you need to be able to do what it is that you're trying to make. All right, let's look at the outcome. Aquarius spring card is here. It says you see your blah blah see your seeds grow. All right, so here's what I'm going to tell you. There's four season cards, of course: spring, summer, winter, fall. I do feel they are timing cards, so I do feel like Aquarius, we are getting a timing here. It's also very possible you're trying to do something too quickly, and it's saying here springtime. Springtime is going to be when you plant the seed, so that's not going to be whenever whatever it is that you have coming is actually going to like produce fruit, right? Whatever it is you're trying to make. I feel like you're going to work on it. It's going to take some time. You really need to meditate and go within. I feel like Spirit has some information for you. You're going to put those things together, and come springtime, you're going to plant that seed or create or start to make whatever it is that you're thinking about. But I don't think that spring is saying like it'll be at full completion. All right, let's look at the energy for the week. We have the Hunter. Track down your fears and desires. I love that this card came out. Thank you so much. All right, so I got this energy here where it says trust your talents, that you don't trust your talents, that you don't feel like you have the information you need to make what it is that you feel drawn to make. And it's actually not true. Again, you'll implement all the tools that you've used, all the lessons that you've gained, all the wisdom you've gained through your journey, right? And I do feel like what you're actually going to have to do here is you're going to have to hunt down those fears. You're really going to have to take down that self-doubt. I mean, you're just going to have to knock it out, just get rid of it. Because I feel like it's definitely taking up the space in your mind, and it's like in your soul, in your whatever. And it's like spirit's trying to get in there and give you the information you need. And it's like, I can't, because you have all of this in the way. So it's almost like if you want something bad enough, go hunt it down, remove the negativity and put in what it is that you actually want. On the bottom is the Earth Mother. Look how beautiful this card is. It says, feel loved and comforted. All right, Aquarius. Let's look at that Hunter card. I'm interested to see how are you going to hunt your fears down, but you definitely need to. I mean, like, put some more paint on and go just knock them out. All right, so we have the Three of Swords coming out in Temperance. You're definitely healing from something that's happened to you in the past. This is not a new situation. I don't think you actually even have to hunt it down. You know exactly what it is. Super interesting. All right, so the Spirit Fox, trust your talents. In other words, whatever caused this here, you have gained some talents from it. The healing is a talent. You healed. See the Temperance card, Sagittarius energy? You've healed from that Three of Swords. So that's your talent. So this is what we do in life, right? We go through something, we're traumatized in some way, and then we help other people by telling them how we got out of our whatever, or how we healed from whatever, right? We're all here healing from the twin flame journey. Yay. But you see what I'm saying? Like, that's going to be your talent, Aquarius. That's what it is that you know. Whatever caused this broken heart, whatever caused this pain, whatever caused you to have these fears that you need to go hunt down and get rid of, that's definitely what your talents are. That's what you're going to use to make whatever it is that you're making here. So we have the Queen of Cups. Look at that. Unconditional love, divine feminine, and the Knight of Pentacles in for the long haul. And I just want to say, Knight of Pentacles always tells me lifetime after lifetime after lifetime. So the Oracle card, we have the Two of Pentacles here, and we have the Knight of Cups. You're waiting for something to bring you some. You're either waiting for something to come in and bring you something, or you're waiting for someone to come in and bring you something. And I definitely feel like Spirit's saying it's possible you're holding space for the wrong situation. For the Spring card, we have the Eight of Swords, and we have the Nine of Cups. So in other words, you need to break out of some sort of self-restriction in order to get what it is that you want. I think the self-restriction is the I can't, like self-doubt. And I think it's also like it's not going to happen now or for me, something like that. Because the Spring card is really sticking out to me. It's like you expect it now. And it was kind of that way for Gemini, right? And it's like Gemini wants it right now. Aquarius wants it right now. And Spirit's saying it may not be time right now. All right, so on the bottom, I just want to show you Four of Pentacles. If this by chance has to do with money, because the Two of Pentacles possibly could, let's say you're trying to build something that's going to bring you money. I do feel like it's going to take a minute, and Spirit's asking you to conserve. All right. Let's do some guidance for Aquarius. I just want to say, I know I've seen Brittany in here earlier. I know some of you guys are starting businesses. Guys, I made $5,000 total. That's what I made last year in my business for the whole year. So I don't know if you had jobs and you go somewhere and you see that you make more than $5,000 in a year. But I mean, that's what I made total for the whole year. And this year we've already doubled that. It has definitely slowed down since we hit this last quarter. But we've doubled what we made last year. So we're more successful this year, right? 5 years from now, can you guys picture where I'm going to be? You see what I'm saying? So I feel like the spring card is saying, don't give up on what you're doing here. You're definitely onto something. You're making something that's going to bring you in resources, but it may not happen right now. And sadly, that's what happens to everyone who starts a new business. You get to this hump point where you can say, I'm going to keep pushing and I'm going to give everything I got to me, and I'm going to work and I'm going to give it all to me, right? And then you do whatever you want to do with it. Or you can say, you know what, this is too hard. I quit. I'm going to go work for someone else and I'm going to give it all to them. You see what I'm saying? So it definitely comes to a point where you have to ask yourself that. And I feel like it's always at a point where you feel stretched, like there's not enough resources. So I'm just saying, Spirit is definitely saying here, springtime, something breakthrough is going to happen, right? That 8 of Swords, 9 of Cups. It's like you break free, break out. Does it all come in at one time? Is this the 10 of Cups? Absolutely not. It takes time, guys. It takes time. You know what the answer to success is? Are you ready? Don't quit. That's the answer. All right, the healing card comes out, and that's definitely what you've been going through here, Aquarius. Bless all in need of healing, hope, and love. Spirit, grant us strength and wisdom. Guide us to the path of wellness. The energy card comes out. Life force is flowing. Open yourself to receive the power from within. Look at that. Very powerful energy and manifestation. Thank you, Spirit. Your dreams have an untold energy. Open the door and let them live. Desire and belief are your power. That always sticks out to me. Desire and belief. In other words, how much do you want it and how much do you believe in yourself? All right, let's pull from the Moonology Oracle. And remember, Aquarius, these are going to help with your thoughts and emotions. You're very much in the headspace, but I feel like you need to remove some stagnant energy and make room for what it is that you're trying to manifest. Emotions are running high, the supermoon. Balance, spirituality, and practicality, full moon in Pisces. That came out for Libra. It says, take time to breathe out the dismenting moon. So here's the thing. This moon, but the take time to breathe out, the same thing. This manifestation, it's happening. You see it already, but it's going to take time. You're not going to have the three figures. Have mercy. That would be not good, right? The 6-figure salary in the first whatever. You see what I'm trying to say? Is it possible? Can you get there? Absolutely. It's more possible to get there working for yourself than it is to get there working for someone else. Do you understand? So you have to keep pushing. And really, honestly, the only secret is you just can't quit. And I just want to show you, expect powerful change, new moon eclipse. On October 25th, Aquarius, the Scorpio new moon is a solar eclipse. So I do feel like that's very important. Expect some powerful changes. All right, Aquarius, I'm going to leave it right there. I hope that reading was helpful. If it was, guys, please don't forget to hit that like button, share, subscribe, all those good things. It definitely helps our channel grow, and I do appreciate each of you. That's it, guys. That's going to be the air signs for the week of October 16th through October 22nd. Thank you so much for coming in here and hanging out with me. Yes, see Ange on Twitch. It is that time. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. If you have a question, guys, let me know in the comments. If you would like for me to pull a card for you. Yesterday we pulled cards from the angels and ancestors, and I'm just saying I just cannot get enough of those cards. I would love to pull one for everyone. Even if you've already got one before, I don't mind. Let me know in the comments. Marie, thank you so much. So sweet. Tara Webster, long time no see, Tara. All right. So Tara would like an angels and ancestors card. Light seer. I mean, just a seer, I guess. How cool is it? Love, love, love them. Oh, I understand, Tara. It's the way of life, right? All right, Tara, here we go. So I'm just going to pull one out. What do your angels and ancestors want to say to Tara today? I got the Elder card. That's going to be another card that I get often. And it says, move beyond ancestral patterns. Look at that. So definitely the change maker, right? The way maker in your family, which tells me, so you're definitely breaking through. I'm getting like you're dealing with energies that your ancestors had to deal with, right? Maybe you're breaking through like generational curses. You're doing something really strong, Tara, that other people around you and your family are watching you. And I just heard the buck stops here. I don't know who says that. But I kind of got that energy that it's whatever has been difficult for you and your family is going to stop with you, because you're definitely trying to heal and learn what it is that you have to do so that you can change the trajectory, right? The path. All right, Tara, I hope that was helpful. Who said, do you know anybody that says that? The buck stops here. I swear I heard that clear as day. Oh, I'm so glad, Tara. I'm so glad. Miss Al says it's 111. I just looked up and seen 111 on there. Look. Yeah. She says that was my dad. Enough is enough. I love it. Super cool. Oh, whoops. Miss Al says I emailed PLR at 11:11 today. Oh, that's cool. I actually have not caught up on my emails, guys. I have been working on the Etsy shop. I was trying to get ready for the live. I was getting your guys' readings to you, Miss Al. I hope you had a chance to watch yours. And I'm just trying to get it all done because tomorrow I want to focus on some laundry, and so that when Junior gets home, we can go on our trip. Oh, absolutely. You want to do a current energy? I can do that right now. Absolutely, Tara. No problems. All right, let me pull. Actually, let's just use these, right? We actually did these. Tara, if you missed it, we did a subscriber energy last night. It should be on my Facebook page. And we actually used these for the masculine, feminine energies, the bridging energy, and the head, heart, and higher self space. All right, let's do a quick current energy really quickly for Tara. Ooh. All right, we have the Sage, be devoted and committed. There's something about commitment here. We have the Hermit coming out, retreat and recharge. Someone has retreated. And we have, I love it that this finally came out, and the Lady card. It's going to be bridging energy. So we have the Lady card, enjoy growth and reap rewards. And then we also have, it says Shalom, I'm going to say it right. Shalom Master. Be graceful in movement and action. I actually seen this card when it first came out. Diana got me these cards, and they came in the mail day before yesterday now. And when I opened them, this is one of the first cards I seen. I remember seeing the praying mantis because Amelia was telling me that she was watching us. Me and Junior were sitting on the porch, and she was looking through the window, and she said there was a praying mantis on my chair. And she was tapping on the window trying to tell me about it. But anyway, I also noticed the name. I can't say it right. Look, here it is, guys. So this word, there is a road. Do you know the road I'm talking about, honey? It's called Shalom Hill. You know what I'm talking about? So there's this road that's by this house, but where we used to live. It's one of the first like fishing holes or like fishing spots that I found when I moved to Katie's. And when I seen this word here, I definitely like it just reminded me of that place. But it says be graceful in movement and action. And the lady card said enjoy growth and reap rewards. So I do feel like actually the bridging energy is positive on both sides, but I feel like individually both sides are struggling here. So remember, the bridging energy is the lesson that you're both currently learning. I don't feel like you've necessarily got to this energy here yet. I feel like you could be right. You're more over here. And I feel like you could be writing something down. See, I almost thought this was you, but I think this is you here. And this is more of the masculine energy. This is more of the protector, provider, stepping up to the plate, doing the things, right? That's more of this energy. And I do see him writing something. I do feel like you're writing something for someone, or you're wanting to. The hermit is also here, and it says retreat and recharge. I do feel like that's your person's energy. I do feel like they've retreated. I don't feel like they retreat for the reasons that you think they retreat. I think they retreat because they feel that they're it's almost like there's a loss of something, like they're losing something. This could just be like energy or power or control. And so it's like they withdraw so they could like build it back up. You see what I'm saying? To do it again, something like that. So it's definitely like they're pulling away, but I don't think they pull away for like the reason. I feel like you think they pull away because of you, maybe, or like because of something that's around you, but I don't think that's necessarily why. I feel like they pull away so that they can like rebuild, regroup, refill their cup type of thing. So with the bridging energy, I do feel like both of you are doing like spiritual lessons. You are doing the things you're supposed to be doing, but you're struggling to reap the rewards. And so that's interesting to me. It says be graceful in movement and action. I feel like both of you are not necessarily graceful. I feel like you guys could be moving more like in fear. And I'm not sure what the fear is, like what the sensation is that I'm feeling, but it's almost like if I do something, it could be like eggshells. Like if I do something wrong, I step in the wrong place, something like that, like something might happen. I'm kind of picking that up. All right, let's pull a little head, heart, and higher self space. And let's just go over to your person. So in your person's headspace, we have the medicine garden. That could be why they're retreating. Be open to healing information. Again, it's like they get depleted and they have to like refill, redo, something like that. But it's almost like they don't want to tell you. This could definitely be like a health issue. I normally don't get into a health situation, guys. I'm not a doctor. You know what I'm saying? Go see a doctor if you feel like you need to see a doctor. But I do feel like it's possible that they're dealing with some sort of health issue and they're not wanting you to know. And that's why they retreat. Definitely could be that. And guys, it doesn't have to be like a physical thing either. That could be like a mental thing. Like maybe they know they're breaking down mentally, so they have to pull back, right? So that's what they're thinking about. In the heart space, we have the wise one, grow within your current situation. So there's something about their current situation that they're not understanding. Like, why are they going through it? Why is it happening to them? And then the spring card is coming back out and it says, see your seeds grow. So again, I do feel like something could be happening around springtime. If this person has withdrawn, it's possible they're going to come out around springtime. I feel like the higher self is trying to plant seeds here. So in other words, the higher self is trying to teach them things now, but things they may not grasp or understand till around springtime. All right, Fire Guardian is going to be on the bottom and it says ignite your passion. All right, Tara, I'm going to leave it right there. I hope that was helpful. Tara says that's what my full brain was trying to tell me. Sholin. It's Shaolin. That's how they say it in Katie's, Shaolin. Oh, thank you so much, Tara. Thank you. All right, there's not anybody else, right? I'm not missing anybody. I didn't see anyone. I didn't see Ange on Twitch. They never wait. The Twitch. Oh, look at Brittany. Yes, Brittany, guys. You guys see Brittany in here? A very good friend of mine. Her son and my son grew up together. And she has started her own. She made me the t-shirt. Do you guys remember I showed you guys the t-shirt with the purple rose on it? Yes, that is Brittany. Next week, guys, because I forgot yesterday and I didn't want to do it on the last video of the week. Me and Miss Tina, we used to work at a marina together, a much larger marina than the last one we worked at. But when we first met, and there was another young lady there that worked with us. Beautiful young lady, just beautiful soul. And she has started her own like craft business. And I purchased a cup from them. I'm going to show it to you. I'm going to show it all next week too. So I'm just letting you guys know. You're getting a sneak peek now, but next week I'm going to show it all week because I do want to market for them a little bit. I'm going to have their links in the videos all next week. But here's where she sent me the video of them making the cup. Like, how cool is that, right? And so autism is very important for me and Miss Tina and our family. And we definitely support autism awareness. So I seen that cup and I just had to have it. And I love that she sent me the video while they were making it. I was like, that is so awesome. I'm going to show that everywhere. So yes, guys, make sure you're going to see more of it. And I'm going to put their link next week in all our videos. And guys, if you're looking for holiday gifts, special ones where you can get their, what's it called when you put their name on it? I'm having like a brain fart. Customize, is it customized? But yeah, if you're looking for something like that, that's definitely going to be the place that I recommend checking out for sure. She got her cup yesterday, guys, and apparently she cut her finger trying to open the box. Only Miss Tina. Yeah. Yes. We definitely have some even my middle son was when he was younger, they were wanting to diagnose him with autism. I love the one on there that said different but not less, because it's so true. They're just different, and in fact they're more. So yeah. Pretty cool. I loved it. So yeah, I'll be sharing more of their information next week. So if you are interested or you're looking for something to put someone's name on for a gift or something, it's definitely that time of year. Hopefully, I would recommend that you guys check them out and show them some small business support. I'll get it out. All right, guys, I think that's it. I don't have anything else. I do not plan on being back, guys, until Monday, but you guys know me. I might pop in. I was thinking about going live when we were at Hamfest and just walking around and showing you guys. So, yes, make sure you have that bell set for all. So that you get notified when we do go live. We have a special weekend. This weekend, we're going to be traveling or going to that festival. And I would not be surprised if I hit that live button while I was out there, because I'm going to miss you guys. If I don't see you guys all the way till Monday, I normally see you guys at least 6 days a week. So this is a pretty big break for me. Yes, we are super excited. We have been waiting for weeks. So I guess we've been waiting since last year's Hamfest, right? All right, guys. Thank you so much for coming in. I appreciate you guys all so very much. As always, I am always sending all of you abundant love and light on your journey. Thank you, guys.